First, with less than 6 months until the Tokyo Olympics, disaster drills are taking place. Plus, the FDA is calling out companies for making false claims, and permits for one of the most popular hiking spots are about to go on sale. Welcome, everyone, to 12 at 12. We are talking 12 minutes, no commercials, on TV and on the go on the 12 News app, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey guys, it's Tram here. Let's get straight to today's talker. The Waste Management Phoenix Open is heating up. So we want to know this. Which Bird's Nest performer do you want to see? Is it Miranda Lambert, Dierks Bentley, G-Eazy, or Kygo? Cast your vote right now at 12news.com/bullhorn or comment down below if you are watching on Facebook or YouTube. The results just minutes away. Hashtag most clicked. Hear the stories piquing everyone's interest right now. At number 1, human skeletal remains have been found inside a home after a fire yesterday near 59th Avenue in Camelback. Homicide investigators are at the scene. Officers responded to the same home on January 20th to check the welfare of an 11-year-old girl who called the police saying she was home alone. Stay with 12news.com as we stay on the scene. We'll have another update in the next hour.
I'm Team 12's Erica Stapleton in the Alert Center. We're hearing from the father of the 3 children killed in Phoenix last week for the first time. Pedro Rios tells KWTV News 9 in Oklahoma City he thought his youngest daughter was sleeping when he found her dead on their couch. He discovered soon after that his other 2 children weren't breathing. Court documents say the children's mother, Rachel Henry, confessed to killing them all. Pedro is now with extended family in Oklahoma, planning their funerals. For more on this story, stick with 12 News.
And the third most clicked story, the Mesa Public School District is saying the coronavirus has not been reported at any of its schools. The state's largest school district sent out a letter to parents yesterday after a fake news report started circulating. That post claimed some students had been diagnosed with the virus, but again, the district says that is not true. MPS says if that changes, parents will be notified directly. Now to keeping you safe, we are less than 6 months away now from the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, and organizers there are preparing people for potential disasters during the games. The organizers held disaster preparedness drills this week. The area they are most concerned about is the possibility of natural disasters. Hundreds of people gathered at one of the Olympic venues for the drills. They even experienced an earthquake simulator. They also learned how to use fire extinguishers and walk through smoke-filled rooms. Japan is one of the most vulnerable countries in the world to typhoons and earthquakes and has an average of 1,500 quakes a year. In your Pulse on Health right now, this year the FDA is calling companies out for lying. The federal agency says Purell, the hand sanitizer that a lot of people use, needs to stop claiming its products can eliminate viruses like the flu, Ebola, and the norovirus. Its parent company, Gojo Industries, says it will comply with the FDA's request. However, Gojo emphasizes that the FDA did not voice any concerns about the product's safety or quality. The federal government is failing to protect kids from tobacco exposure. In its annual report, the American Lung Association gave the feds an F for tobacco regulation, largely based on its failure to ban flavored products. Youth vaping remains an epidemic. About 1 in 4 high school students and 1 in 10 middle schoolers report e-cigarette use. The government did receive A's for anti-tobacco media campaigns and for raising the federal minimum age of selling tobacco products to 21. Well, here's a question for you. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie? Well, shouldn't surprise you to learn none of them are really good for us. But which one can we smash a sleeve of without feeling too guilty? Turns out it's the shortbread cookies. The sweet treat has about 120 calories per serving, which equals around 4 cookies. That's still so little. So which is the worst? Oh, one of my faves, the s'mores. They're about 190 calories per serving size. And you want to know how much a serving size is? Only 2 cookies. Yikes. Well, did you feel the winds kind of kicking up out there today? It's been a bit breezy today in the Valley of the Sun. Let's check in with Crystal for your forecast 411.
Our Night Owl 12 News weather watchers have been capturing some pretty cool photos of the night sky in our sliver of a moon. And Greg here even caught a glimpse of Venus appearing with the moon in the night sky. Tonight, if you are going to be out late looking up at our starry sky, there'll be some clouds at 7 o'clock, but then they're going to yield to more starry skies later on. And you hear that? The winds are going to be pretty gusty tonight out of the north, as strong as 20 miles an hour in the valley. 58 degrees at 9 o'clock. Then tomorrow morning, those winds will still be whipping. They'll relax later on in the afternoon, and we're looking at glorious sunshine returning to our sky in Phoenix. 70 degrees there. Cracking 70 in Quartzsite and Lake Havasu, 256 Sedona. 43 will do it for Flagstaff. So we're back to the drawing board tomorrow. High pressure takes over and temperatures soar into the mid to upper 70s over the weekend.
Great looking forecast up till Sunday. Well, looking ahead to this weekend, reservations for Havasu Falls open up on Saturday morning at 8, but you'll want to create your account on their website ahead of time. All you have to do is go to havasufall.com. The bucket list destination officially opens for camping and hiking season on March 1st. The prices can change at any time, so make sure that you are saving up for that trip because it is not cheap. Last year, a 4-day, 3-night pass cost about $375 a person. The reservations always typically sell out as well. Hey, let's talk some football now. Who do you want to win the Super Bowl this Sunday? Turns out the nation is split right there, but apparently Arizona wants the 49ers to win. This is a map of the country, and you can see right there the Midwest is cheering for the Chiefs, and the coasts want the 49ers. Pop star and businesswoman Jessica Simpson has lived her life in the spotlight for more than 20 years. But despite her reality TV show appearances, an active life on social media, and countless interviews, she's managed to keep the most challenging parts of her life completely private until now. Simpson sat down with today's Hoda Kotb ahead of the release of an explosive new memoir. Simpson shares her truth like never before, opening up about childhood sexual abuse and the role it played in putting her on the path to addiction.
I had started a spiral and I couldn't catch up with myself. I was just like spiraling, chasing my tail, and that was with alcohol.
Were you worried like this is getting out of control? Like I feel like I need.
Oh, every day I would say it. Yeah. I was like, every day, and I would say it openly to everyone. I know. Yeah. Like, I know, I'll stop soon. Like, I'll cut back, but it took, for me to cut back, like, I'm an all or nothing girl. Yeah. And so, like, I didn't know that it was a problem until it was.
Her memoir is called Open Book. Well, take a look at this. Thousands of people came together in India to display the culture, art, and valor of a Hindu warrior group who set a new Guinness World Record. Those women were dressed in colorful traditional attire and moved gracefully in coordinated movements, performing a sword dance for at least 5 minutes. Just beautiful. Well, it's time now for A to Z 60, where we celebrate the people, places, and things that make the Valley so awesome in just 60 seconds. You know it takes a ton of food to feed the tens of thousands of people who visit the greatest show on grass. Ryan caught up with the man who's been feeding the frenzy for more than 20 years.
Of course, the Waste Management Phoenix Open gets a lot of attention for what people are drinking, but Chef Michael here with M Culinary Concepts, he's really concerned with what people are eating, and you feed a lot of people.
Oh yeah, we feed upwards over 40,000 people a day for 6 days in a row, and it's incredible. We got a lot of options of food up here on the decks.
And how many employees does it take for you to feed 40,000 people a day?
Woo-wee! Well, back at our commissary, we've probably got 60 plus people working 20 hours a day for a couple of weeks in a row. And then on course, we have over 250 cooks in 6 different locations, just cranking it out from like 4:30 in the morning until 6 p.m. at night.
Chef Michael's been feeding the folks here at the Waste Management Phoenix Open for 21 years, and back then, he wasn't sure how he was going to feed 5,000 people a day. Now at $40K a day, his job, one of the most important on the course. And that's your A to Z 60.
Oh, that is so awesome. And Chef Michael is one of the best in the Valley. Well, speaking of the Waste Management Phoenix Open, which Bird's Nest performer would you like to see there? Would it be Miranda Lambert, Dierks Bentley, G-Eazy, or Kygo? And wow, most of you are kind of split there between Miranda Lambert at 40% and Dierks Bentley at 46%. However, sadly, not as much love for G-Eazy at 8% and Kygo at 6%. But still, they're all great performers. We'll keep on voting on 12news.com/Bullhorn. And those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, feel free to comment down below. It's time now for the look ahead, the stories you'll be talking about a little later on today. Coming up on First at 4, we are heading out live to the Phoenix Open. Can't wait for that. We'll have team coverage on all of the celebrities, fun, and of course, you know, there's actually golf happening out there too. And that's your 12 at 12. The facts on everything you need to know in just 12 minutes, no commercials. We're always on, anywhere, anytime on 12news.com, the 12 News app, and our socials as well. We hope you make it a wonderful day, everyone, and we'll see you back here again soon.